kind of excited about today's subject because I'm wearing one of my favorite t-shirts. I know it's just a simple gray t-shirt, but it's from one of my favorite friends, Pam Thumb. Hi, Pam. And she had this design and it says, fearless, faithful female. And I love the idea of being fearless and faithful because that is what we are when we are wrapped up in the love of God, because the perfect love of God expels all fear. Now, this is especially, really precious to my life because I would say since, how would I describe this? Most of my life, I've been a people pleaser. It's just my personality type. You guys all know me. Like, I would pretty much do anything for anybody. I'm just like a lover, not a fighter. I don't like confrontation. I like peace and joy and all that. But you know what? We all face different kinds of fear. And something happens when you're encountered by this extreme love of God when you're in the worst crisis. Many of you know Bob and I's marriage story and the fear that I personally faced after I'd made one of the worst mistakes of my life. I was a Jesus girl. I loved my husband and my kids, and I had an affair. Never dreamed it would happen to me. Then I found out I was pregnant. This baby wouldn't look like the others. And I'll tell you, the fear that came over me was so paralyzing, and I was so desperate to change my circumstances that it was scary. It was plain old scary. But, I asked God to take me out of my circumstances, and I begged him. I said, please, God, if you love me, you'll take me out of my circumstances. But because he loved me, he says, sweetie, I'm not going to take you out, but I am going to take you through. And then when I came out the other side, when I've gone through, and again, many of you know the story, that through awful, crazy, terrible circumstances. It was painful. Every day was hard. I didn't even know if I could face my life. But when that baby was born and my husband gave him his own name, Robert, and I experienced the faithfulness of God, I came out the other side through that, where everyone had the choice to judge me for the most stupid and selfish thing I did. But when I faced people after that, I knew who I was, because Jesus said, that's what you did, but it's not who you are. When you come over and through that, you faced pain straight in the face, you just get fearless. When you've been encountered by redemptive, pure, and perfect love, it just knocks the fear right out of you, and you just become fearless and faithful. That's all there is to it. I pray that for you today. Whatever fear you are facing, you are fearless and you are faithful because Jesus is going to walk you through.